this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Leo, in today's reading, I'm going to give you 2 of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards to do your reading and then clarify it. Just wanted to put it out there that I am doing personal readings. If you are interested in a personal readings, please email me. The email address is on the description box. All right, so Leo, let's get started on your reading. This is going to be for Leo, for their highest good, Spirit. This is for Leo for their highest good. Oh, nice. Wow. This is very beautiful. Okay. So you have first light, beginning a new cycle. This is nice. Very nice. Well, it says it all. You are definitely on a new beginning. So this is nice. Like that a lot. All right. Then you have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Yes, definitely. If you thought you weren't going to overcome anything, you will. Okay. Just have faith in yourself. Be patient. Okay. All right. So Leo, take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. All right. Let's do this. One for the current, one for the situation, wow, one for the past or now, one for the what's hidden, one for the hopes and fears, what you're going to do now, one for what you need to work on. Wow, these cards are just flying here, my goodness. And one for the outcome. What is the outcome? Oh, okay. Here we go. And the Empress. Okay. All right. So you start off with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is talking about, being very strong-willed, being truthful, being disciplined, having clarity, and really being honest, and focusing. You need to start focusing on things. You also have the Devil for the situation. Try not to go back to old patterns, okay? Try to leave those old patterns, or you could be leaving these old patterns behind. You have the Six of Cups. I'm sorry, the Six of Cups here. The Six of Cups is talking about a healing. It could be now, or it could be in the past. We'll see. I also feel like you're reminiscing about things. Thinking about the past, nostalgia, things like that. Happy memories. You have the Three of Wands up here for the what's hidden. Really find your patience. I feel like you're trying to plan something. I feel like you're moving forward. I feel just need patience. Really have a lot of patience. I feel like there is some kind of partnership or some kind of expansion also here. And then for the Nine of Cups down here, I feel like there's you need to really look at things differently. Look at and be satisfied with everything, all the hard work that you've been putting into things. You're very emotionally stable. I feel like I feel like you need to have gratitude also. Then you have the Ten of Wands up here for what you need to do now. You need to really start setting boundaries. You're tired, you're exhausted. You've been doing a lot of hard work. And then for the Four of Cups is here for what you need to work on. You need to really start focusing on things because you're very disconnected. And then you have the Five of Cups here for the outcome. There's been some kind of disappointment or regrets. But we'll see. We'll see, okay? Let's see what's going on. You're feeling down. Maybe you're feeling, disappointed about something. All right, so Leo, take what resonates with you, Leo, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. All right. The King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? One more card. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Look at that. All right, Leo. So you got the Hangman, okay? And you also got the King of Swords again. The King of Swords here and the King of Swords here. Like I said, you need to really really need to be focused, okay? Really need to be focused. I feel like you just need to be very disciplined, be very focused, very truthful. Start being more truthful. If you're not, be honest with yourself. I feel like you need to just really focus on things, because I feel like you're very disconnected for some reason here. Okay, they want you to start focusing on things, what's important to you. You're gonna have a lot of clarity, breakthroughs here also, but I just feel like you just need to start focusing, and that's like really like they're telling you, hey, it's focus. You need to start focusing. Look at things differently. Okay, step back and look at everything different, and let go of that past. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, let it go. Whatever it is that you continue to remember, try your best to let it go. Okay, because this is a fresh start. This is a new cycle. So that's what they want you to know. Okay. I feel like right now that you just need to have patience for everything that's happening in your life. Really have patience. Okay. You have the Devil card, and why is the Devil here for Leo? One more card. Wow, you got to start taking care of yourself, Leo, because you have the Queen of Cups here in the end of the cards in the tarot deck. Also, when I pulled her card out, the Empress, it's really talking about nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, and it's big here. For some of you guys, there could be somebody pregnant, but you really need to start, taking care of yourself better. Okay. Really put that emphasis in there with taking care of yourself. And that means eating better, sleeping better, going to the doctor when you need to. Don't neglect yourself. When these things come out like this, it's like some kind of warning. So really take care of yourself, okay? Really try your best to take care of yourself. And of course, you have the Sun card here. They're asking you to think positive in everything, trust your intuition also. Also too, I feel with the Devil card being here, I feel like you could be feeling like you're stuck, or be feeling like you're trapped also. Could also be like you're going back to some kind of old patterns, or still doing the same patterns over and over, and you really need to leave that behind. And that's where it comes in with really taking care of yourself now. Okay, you're not you're going through all these changes, but you also need to change these habits, that whatever it is that you're going through. Wow, that was for somebody. All right, let me see. Okay, hold on, you guys. See what's going on here. All right. And then you have the, okay. And then you have the be positive and everything, okay? Remember that the sun is shining on you. You do have the Six of Cups here for the past or now. I do feel like you're going through healing still. I do feel like your emotions, you've been thinking about a lot, I do feel like you're thinking about, memories when you were happy, when you were the most happiest. And I feel like you're being very nostalgic right now also. So I do believe that it's now, okay? But you just really need to start focusing and leave the past behind. Because for some reason, I feel like you're still holding on to something. And you need to try to let that go. You have the Three of Wands up here for the what's hidden, and why is the Three of Wands here? Wow, okay. So with the Three of Wands, you have here, you start off with the Three of Wands, you're definitely going forward. You really need to have patience. I feel like you're making plans also. Maybe you need to make bigger plans. There is definitely some kind of traveling here. There could also be some kind of partnership, like somebody could come in to help you with something. With the Queen of Swords, they're telling me that you are very strong-willed. Of course, you're a Leo. You're very strong-willed. Really speak your truth about things and how you're feeling and what you want to do. Okay, it's time to speak your truth. It's time to be honest with you also. You stand very strong-willed, but you still need to speak some kind of truth. And stand up for yourself, because I feel like you need to defend yourself at times when, if nobody else is defending you, then you need to start defending yourself. Okay, like don't. Stand up for what you're doing. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for believe in yourself is what they're saying. Also, too, I feel like if somebody could be coming in to help you, because there is the Three of Wands here. Like, I just keep getting that there is somebody that's going to come in and help you. If somebody comes in to help you, take it, okay? Because you're not, it's like you're not focusing, and you really need to start taking care of yourself and letting other people help you, because I feel like you're very overwhelmed with a lot here, okay? Let people come in to help you. If they ask you, hey, let me help you with this, let me try to do this for you, let them, even though you feel like they can't do it, because you're like that, Leo. You're the kind of person that's like, well, I could do it. I know how to do it. I'll do it. Don't worry about it. I can do it. But even if you think that they can't, let them help you. Let them help you. Okay. Wow. And then you have the Nine of Cups here. And why is the nine? Oh, okay. One more card. Wow. Okay. Okay. So you do have the Nine of Cups here. I feel like there's a blessing trying to come in for you. I feel like you need to have more gratitude for everything, okay? I feel like you're stable. You're very stable. Be content with everything that you have, okay? Big or small, be content. I feel like you're wanting to learn something new. I feel like there's going to be financial opportunities for you, okay? But you also have the Devil card here. So, I feel like whatever it is that's going on in your life, I feel like you need to leave these old patterns behind, especially spending your finances, like refusely, like just letting, buying this, buying that. Really watch what you're doing with your finances, okay? Because I feel like you need to really have some kind of control with that, okay? Because it just keeps popping up here and I keep hearing it. So really watch your finances, okay? Really be careful on how you're using your finances also. There are financial opportunities around you, but, really be careful with that. I also feel, like I said, you could be learning something new. You're changing. There's a lot of changes coming in because you're on this new cycle, which is nice, very nice. Have gratitude, okay? Really have gratitude for everything, Leo. And then you have the 10 of Wands up here for what you need to do now. One more card. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so, maybe you were feeling overwhelmed in the past, trying to carry everything, you're still tired. You're still very tired, but you're learning to let go of it. You're setting boundaries. You're learning not to overwhelm yourself, which is very nice. It's coming to an end. Things are coming to an end. Something in your life has come to an end, whether it's a career, a relationship, the habits that you're doing, things are lightening up and getting better. So it's good. When we get the 10 of Swords, it always goes back to the Ace of Swords. So it's good. This is good. It's like you're gonna understand everything. You're gonna have breakthroughs. Things are gonna get better, no matter what, because the 10 of Wands is about feeling very overwhelmed, carrying everybody's problems, and you're not doing that no more. You're like, I'm just doing that. But you still need to start focusing, okay? Still need to start focusing on things. You have the Three of Pentacles here, and I feel like you're collaborating with someone. Really let them help you. Whoever it is, let them help you. Could be anybody, but there is some kind of partnership here, collaborating, some kind of idea together. So this is nice. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like people recognize you for all your hard work and effort. And I also feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas to put out there. So it's good. It's just like you're working on something, planning on putting it out there. This is nice. And then you have the Four of Cups. And why is the Four of Cups here? One more card. All right, so really focus, okay? Really start focusing. I feel like you're very disconnected. You look at this person, and this person is just staring out there in the sunset. They're not looking at all these opportunities that are in front of you and handed to you. Okay, so really start focusing. You have the King of Swords here twice in the same position. So it's like, hey, focus. Start to focus, okay? Maybe go within, maybe go through meditation, maybe, so that way you can really, really think, start focusing on things. I also feel like you need to change your mindset and your energy. Like really, take a quick shower to relieve any negative energy or your thoughts. Really shift your mindset by listening to some kind of music or doing something different, okay? Because you really need to change that. You do have the Magician card, and remember, you are the one that creates your world. Okay, I've said it over and over and over. You know, you're powerful like the magician. You know, you're not only intuitive, but you see through people. You can see when people are lying. You can see when people are like calling you, you know, saying some BS, you know. You already know. But start using it. You know, start thinking positive. Start thinking. You know, like everything's gonna fall into place. You know, get away from this disconnected feeling that you have. You know, like you don't care. You know, start caring. You know, on the things that are happening in your life. I feel like you are definitely making plans. There's traveling here. I feel like everything is going to fall into place. There's also could be some kind of decision that you are definitely contemplating, like where you're going to go, what you're going to do, you know. But really have patience, okay? Have patience for everything that's going on. And then at the end here, you have the Five of Cups. And why is the Five of Cups here for Leo? Wow. Wow. So you're on a new cycle, definitely on a new cycle here, because a lot of pages are here. So really try to use this cycle to do something different, okay, Leo? You do have the Five of Cups here, and the Five of Cups says that, you know, you have a lot of regret. You know, there could be some kind of arguing around you with the Five of Wands here. You know, maybe there was some kind of loss or disappointment, you know, or some kind of failure that you went through. You know, could even just been feeling down. Maybe just a lot of arguing around you, you know. Just they're saying that there's going to be a lot of change coming in, that you're not going to be feeling like this anymore. You know, things are going to change for you, which is good because we all need that. You know, I also feel like you just need to keep your faith, okay? Like things are going to fall into place where you want them to. There's going to be new plans for you. You just really need to be open for all these new opportunities that are going to come in. But you need to be focused. And the main thing is that you're not focused enough. And you need to start being more alert. Like, you know, you're just letting things go. And you're like, oh, well. But you really need to start focusing, okay, Leo? Because change is going to come. You know, ideas are going to come through. You know, a lot of you guys are on a spiritual journey. So they're asking you to really start, you know, looking at that, seeing that, you know, connecting the dots, okay? Just believe in yourself that you can create and be anything that you want to, because you've done it in the past, you've done it before, and you're doing it now. You just need to be more focused, okay, and think positive and have patience for everything. All right, so Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.